Mr. Ezell, the gentleman from Mississippi, for his 5 minutes questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you all to our witnesses today for being here and providing this important information that we need. Ms. Nobles, thank you for joining us here today. And I can't imagine how tough it must be discussing this over and over again about the Mayorkas failed border security policy. I genuinely appreciate you sharing the challenging stories and emphasizing the importance of border security. Americans are demanding we do something. With over 40 years in law enforcement, including as a sheriff, I truly understand how challenging it is to ensure the safety of our communities. I never stopped, slowed down, and prevented my officers from enforcing the law. I swore an oath to protect the citizens of my community. Somehow, Secretary Mayorkas is making this tough job even tougher for our men and women of Border Patrol. Ms. Nobles, a report from the House Judiciary Committee pointed out several failures in vetting your daughter's killer when he crossed the border. The report showed your daughter's murderer was arrested for associations with MS-13 long before he came to the United States, something that could have been verified with a simple phone call. But our members of Border Patrol are not being allowed to do their jobs. They told me this personally when we were down there last year. Instead, they're nursemaiding and making sandwiches for criminals while all this stuff goes on. And the buck stops at the top. This could have immediately disqualified this killer from getting in the country had they been able to do their jobs, but they have been hired to do. The report also noted that he was released after he was arrested for murder. Ms. Nobles, do you have any reason to believe that Secretary Mayorkas has taken these reports seriously?
No, he hasn't.
To me, the reports are clear. His policies are failing. Do you believe he's trying to change the process of the vetting illegal aliens coming across our border?
No, if he was, then my daughter would still be here today if they did their jobs. They did not do their jobs.
It's no secret how gruesome and violent the cartels are. I've seen it personally myself. In many cases, they are even better armed than local law enforcement. In your opening statement, you quote, "This isn't about immigration. This is about protecting everyone in the United States of America." Again, the American citizens are demanding that we take action. Ms. Nobles, do you believe that Secretary Mayorkas' policies are strengthening the cartels? Do you believe that his policies are strengthening the cartels? No mother or father should ever have to endure hearing chilling news that their child has been a victim of such a violent, heinous crime. Unfortunately, as a sheriff, I have delivered these devastating news to families. It's one of the most difficult things you'll ever do as a law enforcement officer. To end, I will simply ask, do you believe this crisis has been created by the Biden administration's policies?
Yes.
Thank you again, and thank you all for being here today. We will continue to be your voice. We will continue to take action. And no matter what the other side says, we're going to do something to stop this. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.